If you didn't win the lottery, watch this. Okay, let's talk about the lottery. Everyone would love to win the lottery. The lottery is one of the powerful means that we can manifest abundance. So, if you've been practicing using the law of attraction, your subconscious mind, to manifest a lottery jackpot win, but you notice, hey, I didn't win. I'm not winning. What's happening? Well, I have some great news for you. It's not that you're not winning. It's just that it hasn't manifested yet. What does that mean? Mean that that event hasn't made it to your primitive mind, to the way we basically interact and see our reality. That information hasn't gotten there yet. You've already won. Yeah. I realized this when I first won my first big jackpot. I was always wondering, like, why do I keep losing tickets? I was losing tickets, but then I realized how, the universe and how reality work and how perception work. And I started to think to myself, well, if I'm doing everything correct, and the basic law says that, time and space, they exist as this coordinate or some kind of a destination, and everything is happening now, that means there's some point in space or time that there's an event or an occasion where I've already won. And then I realized that if I've already won, the only thing that separates me from experiencing it is my limited five senses. You see, our senses, our five senses is what we use to interpret, our reality. And they're so limited because they're only accessing a fraction of the light, what we call light spectrum of true reality. So once I realized, wait a minute, I've already won? Technically, because that's what quantum physics says. And that's exactly what happened. So I started now to look at these, what I call losing tickets, as not losing tickets. I started to look at them and just say, oh, it just hasn't occurred yet. Or, oh, I haven't gotten to that timeline yet. But somewhere in this space-time continuum, I've already won. It's just that my mind hasn't caught up to the information yet. It's sort of like a delay feed. So if you didn't win, don't give up. Now, let's see if we can kind of streamline it for you so you can be on the right path so that you can really create it. So here's the things you want to know or you want to keep in mind whenever you're manifesting a lottery win, all right? Number one, you cannot be desperate for it. You cannot attract whatever you're desperate for. Your mindset has to be this. It's not you chasing the lottery. It's actually the lottery chasing you. The lottery wants you to win. You don't want to win. That was my mindset, when I won all those jackpots. It's that I wasn't into it or said I needed it. I was like, whoa, this lottery is really chasing me. This lottery wants me to win. Okay. I wasn't chasing it. It was chasing me. Because I know a thing, or what I call a little secret about how reality and the universe and what we call our perceptual interpretation of what we call objective or subjective reality. And here's how it works. You see, the thing that you want, you have to make it want you more. If it wants you more, you become the power holder now. That's what I realized. You could use this with anything in your life, not just the lottery. So I started to look now at the lottery as wanting me more than I want it. And man, when that happened, I started winning. Because it's just a fundamental law of the universe. The fundamental law of the universe says that, I am already that which I intentionally see or think about every day. It's already there at some event in space-time. So it's already coming towards me. So what I do is I become detached. Detached means I don't set up a resistance. I don't set up a need or a desperation. So the fact could be that many of you really want it bad. No, you have to change that mentality. You have to make the lottery want you. You have to become to the point where the lottery is just an option, an extension. You also have to have the mindset that it's not the only way you can manifest your wealth or desires. If you see this approach and you use it, you will see an increase, and then it will happen for you. So if you didn't win, it doesn't mean it's over. You're still here. You're still alive and breathing. You're there. You'll manifest it. But just change up your direction. Change up your mindset. Your mindset has to be, got to flip the thing towards you. Don't let the thing have more power than you. You have more power over it. Think about this. What about in our daily lives? Do you notice in relationships or anything, when you really don't want it, or you're really not into that person starts really getting into you? Or when you find out you don't really want that thing just wants you? Why is that? Why does that happen? Well, it's tied into that law. The law of the energy transference, energy dynamics. Because whatever we desire or what we want, it already exists. It's there for us already. We're a part of it. So anytime we need it, we send a counterintuitive signal, meaning we're pushing it away. It wants to come towards us, but we just have to get out of our own way and allow it to come to us. So that's what you must do to make you and the lottery become one. Remember, everything has some level of consciousness. Even the lottery, it has consciousness. A rock has consciousness because it's made from the same quantum and subatomic particles. They have the awareness of observation. So when you take your attention or you don't put your desperation on something, and your mindset is that thing is looking for me, that very thing starts coming towards you. That's basically my mindset. So that's my big secret. The reason that I win so much, and now you can do it, is because the lottery chases me. I don't chase it. It's looking for me. I'm running from it, but it's coming towards me. See that mindset? It wants me to win. It's saying, hey, Mark, come. I want to give you all this money. I want to manifest. I want you to get all this stuff. And I'm like, okay, fine. See, I'm not desperate. So if you're not winning, now you know the secret. All right, so let's do a quick review so you can really get it. Number one, just because you're not winning doesn't mean you've lost. It just means it hasn't manifested, it hasn't entered our reality where we can perceive it, but it's there at some point in space and time. Number two, you do not become desperate. Do not make the lottery bigger than you. Make the lottery chase you. Now that's the tricky one. You might have to spend time working on that because the lottery can signify huge financial changes for us. But also remember that you're already wealthy and abundant because whatever you want exists now. You're part of it. That should give you some solace to say, wait a minute, I don't have to be desperate. Okay? Got that. Next point is to always remember that there's other means that the universe can deliver to you whatever you desire. So you leave that door open. So you're open on both ends. And that's how you'll start to attract it. So by making the lottery chase you, you become the leader. You have the upper hand. You have the power. Don't chase it, because the more you chase it, the more it's going to run away from you. See how it works? Now you know how to win and manifest huge abundance. And this is also in all parts of your life. So it's a 2-for-1 bonus. Not only the lottery, but in every area of your life. Relationships, wealth, prosperity, any part of your life, because it's an ingrown or an ingrained law within the universe how it works with energy. Information or exchange of energy will always work that way. Now you have it, use it.